I'm coming. Not that you'll see me. Oh, the mystery. Oh, the intrigue. She's so mysterious. Hey! There's a pop-up blocking my view. Hold on. There we go. So, usually Tuesday nights I'm doing a game stream on Twitch. But I just need to get more work done on this coloring book. And it's what I just want to do. So, why not? No hair reveal. What do you mean, hair reveal? This isn't the pee-pee game. Yeah, Lies of P. That's what I've been playing lately. And I'm at the final boss. For real this time. This is the third boss that I thought was the final boss. But I think it's for real this time. This one's the final boss. I can feel it. I'm gonna be crocheting as I watch. Hello everyone. Hair reveal. Are you entering a new hair era? Perhaps. And is it already on certain social media? Perhaps. Oh, there's a bit of lag there. Okay. I'm trying to not be too much of a perfectionist about these leaves. Ah! As I say that. We're warming up here. Hey Baylee, there is a god after all. Hey, or yay! I redid my Prime sub and still had to watch ads. Wait, really? Twitch is giving ads even if you're subbed? Hey. Obey me. Bit of a tangent there, right? Let's try to lower the leaf down. Maybe let's erase. I'm trying to like slightly improve on the artwork, but also not fuss too much about it because like some of this art's old. I'm gonna want to fix things, and it's like just leave it, just leave it. But some of the tangents I just gotta fix. Right, the window's open. I might close that so the neighbors don't hear me talking. But I'll wait till they go back inside. A leaf. So I already did one with a bunch of leaves, and now it's like more of the same leaf. Like similar style leaf. No sound bites. Wait a minute. How come I'm hearing the alerts come through, but the alert box is off? Let me turn that on. Maybe now it'll work. Kamikaze, thank you for the 3 months.
Guys!
Glad everyone survived the rapture. No, don't you know it's postponed to tomorrow? They did say it was going to be the 23rd or the 24th. What's going on tonight? Hello? It hasn't been doing that the whole time I've been working on this coloring book. So I don't know what its deal is. Okay, you know what? Restart. I mean, not that much. Ah! Is your iPad dying? No, it's fully charged. My neighbor's right there. Oh my God. Okay. Do, do, do. Maybe it's because it's plugged in though. Because usually when I'm working on stuff, it's unplugged. Let's unplug it. It's gonna die rapidly. Oh my God. What is this? Procreate updated when I opened it, and it did something to the brushes. Why is everything miniature? I need my reading glasses. Da-da. Guys, I think I'm dying. My left arm and leg feel tingly and my head hurts. Also, I'm having a hard time with my cognitive functions. My vision's blurry among other things. I feel absolutely awful. I think you need to see a doctor, for real. Cognitive functions impaired, but this is the most coherent you've ever sounded in chat. The curse of digital, the constant undoing. Then there's deciding what is like, what gets all the outlines and what doesn't. Because some stuff is just subtle detail. Maybe it wasn't originally outlined in the illustration, but it just hinted at or was only done in color. Like, for example, the coat pattern on a cat. But I'm like, okay, I'll leave the cat plain so you can choose how it's gonna look. Scope out the neighbor situation. Did they go back inside? I don't want them to see me close the window because they'll think I'm closing it because of them, which is kind of true, but not that they're being too noisy. It's just, I don't want them to hear me live streaming. Okay, I unplugged and it's still doing it. It's the Procreate update. I'm suing. So the dust speck on the lens is here to stay. Yeah, I was looking into it today, and it's a small chip in the lens. Because at first I thought it was just a stubborn spot of dust, and I was working at it. I was even wetting the lens, and then I was scraping at it with my fingernail, and it's a dent. I'm devastated because I've had that. Like, I just got that this year, I think. Or was it late last year? Early this year? Like, I just got that camera and lens, and the lenses are not cheap. I do not want to have to buy another one. Like, how did that even happen? Oh my God. This has not been happening the whole time I've worked on this coloring book. But it does do this sometimes. But this is the worst it's ever done it. Ruining my live stream. I just have to do the whole thing without zooming or rotating. But I can't draw straight lines horizontally. It's gotta be mostly vertical. Scared of updating Photoshop at work and everything breaks. Who put a curse on me? Not the Google saying it could be a stroke. Hello. It does sound pretty bad, honestly, like for real. Do you need to clean the screen? That sometimes helps. Oh, that's a real possibility here. If it acts up one more time, I'll try that. I don't know how I feel about those lines. That's not really how I drew it originally, but it's more just like texture. I didn't actually draw in all the lines. I'll do the lines. Why not? I mean, sure. It's a carrot. Oh yeah, I got my tea. It's a really big mug too, so I've got 2 tea bags. I don't like my mint tea bag, so I mix it with another one. That's pretty hot still, actually. I'll sip my water instead. Ugh, instead of my leaf water. The second bag is chocolatey chai. Edgar, my mom is a nurse. She's begging you to go. First words out of her mouth were stroke. Better not be the rapture. I thought I already drew this line.
Edgar.
Did I undo it? Maybe. Now what the heck is going on back here? With that leaf. It's like 2 big round parts. Should be more like, more hooked. Like the tip is round and then it hooks. My hand kind of sticks to the screen, but if I wear a glove or do this, it's too slippery sometimes. But I was doing a bit of the sleeve thing the other day. Oh, it's stuck a little bit there. Because if I want a smooth line, it can't. My wrist can't stick. Good enough. Okay. It's like a little claw or boxing glove. And like, what's going on with this one? You know, it's because each leaf is unique. That actually gives a charm when I don't make them look too uniform. But also it bothers me. It feels wrong not having a face cam. Tip round and hooks. WTF, Baylee, please. So tired, just want to close up my job and go to bed. Do you have a protecting thing on the screen? I do have a screen protector, which makes me wonder if that's what's messing with it. But it's like a touch and go kind of thing where it's not a problem for a long time and then one day it suddenly is a problem. I don't know. That's like borderline tangent, but you know what? I have to be not too perfectionist about this. Especially on leaves that are supposed to be irregular and unique. Huh? Unique. Unique New York. I can't. It looks too stupid. I need to at least make that hook a little bit. I feel like there should be some kind of leaf squiggle in there. Separate that up a bit. Same over here. We've got a pretty big something. Okay, I'm gonna close the window. Okay. Oh, Kiki's in the catio. Ah! Okay, I'm leaving it. Yeah. Now you go in the catio. Hi, baby. No, mother, they're not closing. I am using it. Suddenly, despite it being open all day.
Hi, Baylee.
She does kind of like it at night, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kezzy, thank you for the 15 months. Wait, did I see Ashley's 27 months? I don't think I read that. Thank you. I think I'm gonna turn up my volume a little bit on my earbud. My computer volume is way down because I got new earbuds, but I guess that those are not the ones I'm wearing right now. Like I got replacement of my little wired Sony ones, these little things. I got a replacement because these are just getting old. They get kind of gunked up. Like I cleaned them out, but one is still just, I think it's like a permaclog now. And then the other one, I think I cleaned it too hard.
I can't throw money at you,
wrecked it.
one creature.
What now? Shiren, thank you for the 85 months. Just because I'm stuck in Japan doesn't mean I can't throw money at you. Oh man, I wish I was in Japan. I hope you're having a great time. Okay, I'm getting a paper towel. Do I have cleaner down here? No, but I'm just gonna wet it a little bit. See if that helps. Maybe it just means I need a new screen protector. Even though this has kind of always been an issue. Well, yeah, maybe that's a sign that it's a screen protector. Not that it's getting old, just that it's been bad from the start. May have wet this too much. Should have left half of it dry.
Once a member,
I use my sleeve. I wonder if it's just a processing power thing with Procreate. Because like the file is slowly getting bigger as I add more layers. So I wonder, you guys all know my iPad password. Why am I trying to hide it? You just pulled gold, Sol Galeo? Give me that. Give me that. Oh, Kiki's back inside. Yeah, I'm closing it. I was like, should I just leave it in case she wants to go back? No. Hope Midna's not in there. But otherwise I'm gonna feel like I have to be hush hush. And I want to scream. Permaclog is crazy. And listen, my ears are clean too. I think it's more just like, I mean, it's still just gonna get stuff in it, I guess, but I use Q-tips daily. I know you're not supposed to. And I have an ear camera to inspect my ear. Okay, my ears are clean. But also I have a suspicion that my ear that doesn't hear as well, I think my hearing recently changed in that ear. Where the hearing is now louder, but like tinny. But I don't know for sure. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. So I think I still do get more of the hearing my own voice in my head if I plug the stronger ears. I think it is still weaker, but there is just something about it. Maybe I didn't need to buy new headphones. Maybe I didn't actually ruin the one side of the earbuds. It's just my ear. Because the new ones sound the same. They're so loud. They're like way louder. Usually my computer volume's at 75%. And I have it down to 25. Although right now for the earbuds I'm using right now, it's up to 50. These wireless ones. I feel like maybe they just changed these Sony earbuds. Those wired, they're both Sony. I mean the wired ones. Maybe they lessened the quality. But it's $12, a $12 pair. What do I expect? I don't use a screen protector. I'm just careful with the iPad, keep it in a padded bag. People put screen protectors on it mainly, well, like artists mainly do it to change the texture of the screen because it's so glossy and slippery. So people will go with like a matte or textured screen protector so that the pen doesn't slip as much. You get a little more control. So I have like a matte screen protector. It's not the paper-like one. I wonder if that would be better. Because I still find this one slippery. Even though it's not as slippery as the naked screen. Your ear just went through the rapture. Maybe there was a clog in there and the clog got raptured. Goodbye, earwax.
I have just one thing to say to you.
See, I don't know how I feel about there being a little point there. Whatever. My hand squeaks a bit. I don't know if you can hear that. Actually, I'm just constantly farting.
My farts. Oh, they smell much better than her. She was lucky to have my farts sprayed onto her body.
One thing I don't like about having the, like replacing a game stream with an art stream is that it's the same day I upload the vlogs. So like the content is competing. It's gonna look like I uploaded 2 videos. But I love the idea of like if I have a lot to do or I'm just not in the mood to game, then I can hop in with a little art stream. So conflicted about it. Just like I'm conflicted about this freaking leaf. Okay, hold on. Because lately I feel like I just don't have enough time in a day, but maybe it's because I'm prepping for a shop update in addition to everything else. But maybe I can't do the 9 to 5 thing. I need to work evenings. See, what are we doing here? We almost need to have like a different leaf intersecting. And then this one's stem. In a coloring book, you need to be decisive about your lines. What I did with the other illustration is some of them were just like this, where they would stop. Maybe let's have a squiggle up here. Looks like a bird. Oh, there he is. That'll be our little secret. Secret bird. Okay. I was about to be like, okay, the illustration's done. No, it ain't. We have lines on the watering can and we have the grass. I'm scared of the watering can lines. Oh, that was so good till the end. Maybe let me get my glove back on. But be careful, it's real slippery. Ah. Boop.
If I'm lucky, Mr. Talent will rub his tentacles on my art.
Facts. Oh, getting borderline tangent there. I can't let that line go any lower. We have to put it higher. I'm gonna need this coloring book. Hope things are straightened out with the US tariffs when it comes out. I'm sick of the orange in charge. What I'm hoping is that it's tariff-free because books are supposed to be tariff-free. I'm sort of testing that with some stuff I sent my sister. It's not like a coloring book specifically, but there was like a printed book and then like my notebook, which has printed paper. There's also a sketchbook. I sent her one of each of my paper products. You know what? I hate this blade of grass. I'm redrawing it. And I'm going to start at the top to make sure I don't get that tangent. Yuck. The thing is, though, Zonos is not sending me my invoice for it. It's not even showing that the package, that they've processed that package, which is funny because it's delivered to my sister. It's been delivered for several days now. But when I check my Zonos dashboard, Zonos is the company handling the tariffs. It only shows one package that I sent, not this one. There should be a second package on my dashboard. And they haven't even sent any invoices out yet for any packages. And they implemented this on the 29th of last month, so it's been almost a month since it's been implemented, and they have not sent out a single invoice to anybody. So it's like nobody knows what the tariff bills are going to be. Because it has to be prepaid now if you're using the postal service. If you're using a courier like UPS, then you can have the customers be billed the tariffs later, but their brokerage fees are so high that it's not very nice to your customers to do that. So I'm going through postal service because that's just what I use. I use Canada Post. So, but with postal service, it has to be prepaid. And so basically I pay it on the buyer's behalf, but I'm working the tariff cost into the item pricing. So I need to know how much to charge people on certain items. Like if a certain item's tariff free, I'm not going to charge a tariffs on it. And basically I'm paying it on your behalf, but also Zonos paid it on my behalf, and I got to pay Zonos back.
My farts.
You just do half a blade of grass at once, like that.
She was lucky to have my farts sprayed onto her body.
Especially because I struggle with the vertical lines. Oh yeah, that was a nice toot. Let it rip. I had to move it because it felt a bit like a bit of a tangent. Can I say it felt tangential, or does the word tangential not work in that context? Ah! Yeah, there'll be digital copies too. Digital and physical. Ooh. This sleeve is too slippery. I need a perfect in between. Ah, see, it hooks weird at the bottom. I hate doing lines like this. So simple, yet so... You know what? That's not bad. It doesn't match the original line, but I like it. My hand is like...
If I'm lucky, Mr. Talent will rub his tentacles on my art.
All right, now for more near perfect lines. So I can't just exactly trace where that is because my lines don't line up with that. There are these little notches, and that's where my lines need to line up, the little grooves in the can, but this groove does not line up with my semicircle. Anyway, so I have to adapt. Okay, that was not bad. But what I'm going to do, because I'm scared to overlap this, is I'm going to do it on a new layer. And then I can merge it down. Okay. Ah! I almost just need to duplicate that line, but it's going to be too obvious. Because the lines aren't perfect, and so... You'll see the exact same squiggles in the exact same spot. What did they do to the brush panel? Change it back, you sick son of a bitch! I mean, like, I want the lines thin, but the bottom line's thinner than the upper line. Whatever. See, tweaking the line is hard because then you're trying to get it back to being even thickness. I mean, that looks okay.
Once a member, always a member.
It's got character. As I start fixing it, okay. Andrea, thank you for the 27 months. So happy you're streaming. I have to work late tonight. This is great to watch while working. Oh my god, speaking of late, it's getting dark. At 7:42, what the heck? I'm gonna close the curtains because people are gonna look at me. They're gonna see my hair, the people walking walking down the path. Ugh, 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 ugh. Okay. Will it be okay if we printed it and binded it ourselves for personal, of course? Yeah, for sure. Because if you have the digital version, you can color it digitally or print it out. So you could bind it into your own book if you like. I will not to worry. Remember, I survived Baylee's beating. Hey! More smoothing would help. For these lines, yeah. Yeah, probably should up it for these lines, but I don't want too much smoothing for any of my other lines. Oh, See, that was actually going perfectly, but it's too close. I guess I could have just moved it down after. Shit. This one actually has to line up with the notches on the other side. Oops. Okay, not bad. Because, yeah, I don't want this to have, like, that perfectly round shapes. I want it to still feel hand-drawn. I don't know how I feel about that line intersecting this. Because, like, I didn't have the lines quite touching in the original. But with pencil outlines, you can have it sort of fade out. With this, it's all or nothing with any line. It's solid black or it's not. And I guess it's double line up here, single line at the bottom. This line probably didn't follow the curvature of the bottom of the can enough, though. Yeah, I gotta redo that. Sorry, folks. I did not factor in the curvature of the bottom of the can. Oh. I hate my life. This is getting awfully close to that leaf. Like, I would lower it a smidge more, but it's gonna touch the leaf. Sorry. I could not question the original art so much. Trace it and move along.
Oh, they smell much better than her. She was lucky to have my farts sprayed onto her body.
Okay. Is that everything? Other than the signature, of course. I'm not putting the signature on the page. Yep. Like, some of these I didn't really draw a center on, but it's because it's underneath. But I guess should that same logic apply to the one we made into a bird? Goodbye, birdie. The brush size, you can see it. The brush size fluctuating so badly. We've tried messing with that on stream before. When I was doing the cat and dog t-shirt designs. Okay. Because then it's like, should there be wood texture on the handle of this, or we just leave that up to the colorist, you know? Let them add the texture. I keep looking at the face cam. It's not on. Well, actually, that camera's always on. It's just not toggled on. Did you see my comment about the shopping labels ink being alcohol soluble? Yeah, a few people commented that, actually. That just sounds like a messier way, though, of having to do it, whereas I can just, like, run my little roller over it. Instead of, like, having to go grab a cloth, get the alcohol on it, and wipe it down, throw away the ick, and then probably have to wash my hands. With the roller, it just seems a bit faster. Oh, oops, I forgot to erase this. I already merged the layers down, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Okay. Anything else want to show itself? Show yourself. Okay. Okay, so cute. Did you already find a manufacturer for the coloring book? Yeah, I'm thinking of just using Mix'em. Because then it's printed in Canada. It's a quicker turnaround, and I can order lower quantity batches. Although I could probably get them cheaper, a lot cheaper from my sketchbook manufacturer. I mean, the sketchbooks cost more than the coloring books do. But that's because that's different with the embroidered cloth cover. But if I just did like a standard coloring book, because like the sketchbook manufacturer, they're book printers. They print books, even though I get non-printed books from them. So like I could just use my sketchbook manufacturer, but then it's like high order minimums, longer turnaround time, gotta ship it by sea from China. Like I maybe would rather just have the books be a little more expensive and have them made here. The bird got raptured. The lines in the spout, they're up on the spout. I figured by the time I spotted it, I was like, oh, there's gonna be comments about it. Thank you for pointing that out. I did spot it on my own, thankfully, but you know I'm gonna be missing a lot of stuff, so feel free to point more out. Also, where I erased the beak, it looks a little choppy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move on from this one. See, I also wonder, my lines are pretty even thickness for the most part. There is some pressure sensitivity on the brush, but things like the watering can, should I make its outlines a little thicker or do the thing where two lines meet? Oops. Like back in my inking days, I would have done that. Like where lines meet, they get kind of thicker, or the underside of the spout would have a thicker line, just more line width variance, but I don't know. I've done a little bit of it like subtly where lines meet like that, real subtle. Or like the girl and dog one, her jawline has thickened lines on the chin and cheeks. Baylee, did you see my 300-word comment on how you almost inspired me to open my own shop? No, Edgar, I didn't see that one. Hi, Harry. Facecam's not broken. We're just keeping some things a surprise for the vlog. I'll give you a hint. I got a boob job. They just weren't big enough. Just kidding. If you follow my alt accounts, you've seen the picture. I really want to get back into posting more stuff. I mean, I've never been that big on posting to Instagram. Like since day one, I've been so bad at it. But I don't know. I just want to get back more to like being a content creator. I thought you're making coloring books to go digital and avoid shipping to USA. I will have digital downloads available. But this has been on my wish list for so long, like for years. And then I've been thinking more serious about it for the last year and a half, 2 years. And like, it's been probably like 2 years since my friend was in town visiting, and she was really hyping me up about the coloring book, being like, you gotta make one, you gotta make one. And I was like, yeah, I've been meaning to for like years, but I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna do it now. And then I didn't do it. But I kept telling myself, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. But then once I saw all my art prints, like for this art print restock, that is the reason we're getting the coloring book finally, I saw all the artwork laid out and I was like, this is enough for a coloring book. Oops. I want to lower the opacity of that layer. Why not lower this one? Hold on, let me look at this artwork for a second. Is this bunny just sitting on a pile of poo? Is that a cow patty? It's a rock, but it's certainly an interesting texture. Well, I think this is a rock. And there's something wrapping around it. Like, what is that? So like alien fingers reaching around it. Hello. It's 2017. I can't remember that long ago, okay? And then see, for the background, there's a lot of stuff that's color only. So how am I going to translate that? Like, I might draw some of the trees on the edges and then leave it up to you to fill the rest in how you want. And I can add like little grass texture to separate ground from sky, but I'm not going to trace all of these little lines. Also, why does this tree look like octopus tentacles? This just has alien vibes a lot. I'm not drawing in the tentacles for the coloring page. You can do that yourself. You can add whatever texture you want. She actually got a BBL. A customer heard Bailey's boob job comment. Wait, am I just playing out loud? If we manage to see them in the face cam, they're huge, huge. And I'm a miracle of science. I recovered in a matter of hours. Kinky ass drawing. Did someone say tentacles? Hey, Janai. I've been summoned. I quit social media except for YouTube, and it's been great for my mental health. I don't know how you do it. I mean, I mostly only do YouTube. I'm struggling so hard for time. I'm always like, all right, starting now, I'm going to make short form videos and I'm going to make multiple a week. And then I run out of time. Like today I was supposed to make some. I got real close. I had the file open, but I was editing the vlog for a good chunk of the day, and it took me longer than usual because I was trying to hunt down old pictures of my hair to put in, and then it just took forever. I also got started slightly late. My day started a little later than usual, and then I had to make the thumbnail, whatever, upload it, settings, blah, blah, blah. But then I was like looking up videos on how you can convert your horizontal Premiere Pro project to a vertical one. Like, could just convert the existing thing. Because it won't let you just change the aspect ratio of your sequence, but there is a way to do it. I was watching tutorials and I was like, And then I was trying some stuff out, and then I never ended up making a single video. Because I'm trying to make some using the vlog content too, kind of like a recap. Because there could be a variety of videos if I ever make them. See, like this bunny's ear is not positioned right, so I'm like, am I fixing this? Oh, stop. I want to be on this layer. Okay. The ear should be more over here, and it should be shaped more like that. I should not be correcting my old art. I should just be leaving it. Otherwise, I'm going to be here forever. That does look better though. Dr. Now is shook right now. Do you have any social media tips for someone who wants to start their own online shop but has never really posted anything on social media? I mean, if your shop's online, you have to be online. I know there's people who make their small businesses work offline because they're doing more in-person stuff like markets or whatever. Or maybe they just rely solely on Facebook ads because they got like, wicked ads that everyone falls for. I don't know, but it's almost a requirement to be on social media. Like, you don't have to be an internet personality like I am. You can be more faceless. It's easier to make a connection with people and have them interested long term, I think, when they know who you are. But I follow a lot of artists where like they don't post videos, they just post like their art to like Blue Sky, Instagram, whatever. And they get sales in their shop. So you can choose how you want to go about your online presence. Maybe you'll try one thing, realize you don't like it, and you'll want to pivot. What was the question? Oh, just tips in general. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Is his tail even supposed to be showing? No, probably not. Maybe just the tip. That's a big bunny tail. But again, I can't be changing the art too much. We just have to move on. Onward to bigger and better things. Speaking of bigger and better, my boob job. I'm just kidding. I did not get a boob job. It's my hair that I'm hiding. Now, what the hell? What in the cow patty is this thing sitting on? I don't even remember, like, what was going through my mind when I drew this. Like, I don't know where to go from here with the lines. Looks like Dookie. Is that rabbit sitting on a turd? Right? Like, what the heck is that? We gotta go back and watch the speed paint video, see what I say. While you're there, leave 3 comments, share with your friends and family. Okay. Don't even ask me what this is. I don't know. Fingers, vines, a growth. Signs of alien life form. I think that tapered more on the original. Well, it's a little ambiguous. Wasn't this a YouTube artist collective theme? It very well could have been. I know we had one that was like one of those Mushroom Wonderland. I don't know. There, see what happens when I just put my mind to it? Confident lines. Another poop rock. From space. Okay. Now the trees, you want the line to be shaky and irregular. I didn't have enough of a right angle on, or like not right angle, but it was too curved. Tangent. When there's that little starting dot where I didn't mean to touch the screen yet. Get out of here! Am I drawing in this little bit behind it? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, no, I don't like that. Okay, if I'm putting it there, I gotta draw it differently. I just don't like the way it goes down there. I don't like the way it overlaps with that. Maybe I could make it something else. Maybe it comes out from this side. But I said squiggly was good, did I not?
In honor of Employee Brotherhood,
I'm doing this on a
I
new
present
layer.
to you a gift.
So it can overlap. Gift! Awesome. Thank you for gifting a sub. It's going to Monstera Fox. Welcome to the sub club, Monstera. What an awesome gift from Awesome.
We are eternally grateful.
This is looking like that rabbit sacrificed Melania at that tree. Huh? Go back and watch your videos from 2017 to find your thought process. Acid reflux kicking in. Bracket fungi. If this goes on, I won't be able to buy Baylee's coloring book. You can't die! How else will you give me your money? Thick. Nothing wrong with being thick. Yeah, that just, it needs to be skinny so that it's different from the other ones. Yes. Representation matters. Jesus. I think my hand is starting to stick too much. I need to put on a glove or do this. It doesn't help that the screen gets warm and then it warms up my hand and then my hand's like, I'm gonna stick to that. I'm trying to make this branch a different shape than the other one. See, now I'm just freestyling, which is why this is going to take forever. I need to stick to the pick or get out of here. Like, they're too parallel. It's on its own layer. Haha. It needs another branch. You know what? Yeah, hell yeah. And now the thought is, oops, this goes behind the purple tree, so. Just a little something to hint that there's trees back there, but then I'm not going to draw all those other little vertical lines in. To the other side. Why is my line getting thinner at the bottom? Maybe I'm just seeing things. This one's confusing because it's like right along the edge. I guess so is that one. Never mind. Bella Hadid. There we go. We can't have the point just ending behind the string like in the original illustration. We have to cut it off sooner or have it go further. That's still kind of touchy. Okay. You know what? Let's have it cross the string. Whoa. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. Fear my thought process.
And see, this is how art works. This is how real art works. You see this? Wow. Masterpiece. Masterpiece, okay? Look, this is what we call art, okay?
I'm too tired to watch Baylee draw poop and Edgar talk about breasts. I'm off. Good night, chat. Sorry, I'm too sleepy to make you all miserable. See ya, Janai. Good night, if you're still here. If you're not here, bad night. Janai's gonna get raptured downwards into the soil. You know, some of these do have to overlap. Like maybe one branch is kind of behind the trunk, so the trunk lines should come up a bit. Maybe for some of them, just one line comes in front. Please let us know as soon as US shipping is back on. Oh, I for sure will announce it. Oh yeah, I'll be announcing it. Well, for sure on Blue Sky. I'll send out an email. And I'll be sure to mention it in the vlogs. But the vlogs are not like 100% real time. I do have a pretty quick turnaround time. But like the Friday vlogs I film on Mondays. And the Tuesday vlogs are filmed the Wednesday prior. So it's like a week old by the time you're watching it. Okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, I'm going to do the parts of the purple tree that overlap with these. I'll just hop on a new layer for that. And then I can clean it up and merge it down. Otherwise, it's hard to exactly align with the edges of the trees. I can just erase the overlap later. Now this is so confusing. It's like twisty trunks. But if that's the case, should this bubble out more, you know? We can't sit here fixing all the flaws of the old art. Some stuff's not made to make sense. It's just my art style, guys. It's supposed to be confusing. Ugh, why wasn't I using my mug warmer? Especially with this mug, it's got a really flat bottom. It's made for a mug warmer. I mean, I can bust it out. It looks like my cup's more than half empty, but it's so bulbous at the bottom, and it's just so big. There's a lot of tea left. I'm going to put it on the other side of me, though, because the plug-in is on my right. Doink. With a background, could you use a light gray? I suppose I'm not doing grayscale for the coloring book. I'm just doing black lines, but that is an interesting suggestion. Trying to see what's going on here. I don't know if I like how I did all these twisty bits because it doesn't fully make sense. Like, which way is it twisting? Maybe what I'm going to do is just semi-erase some of this. So instead of... actually, let's do it this way. So it's not fully connected to the other side in some spots. Make it make sense. Oh wait, you can't. Maybe this drawing doesn't make for a good colored page. Why would this be like this?
Because I'm stupid.
Like, this was not even that twisty. Why is this one so twisty? The trunk, sure. I might have to go tweak that one. The branches do look like tentacles, but they also look like a little like intestines. Ew. Disemboweling the earth. Edgar almost falling over. Go to the ER, call the ambulance, lock the door. Fuck them burger bitches, this is your life. No one's burger is worth your life.
Edgar, Edgar, Edgar.
I've heard potatoes are turning green when they're growing when exposed to the sun. That's why they bump. There's a bump in the soil when growing potatoes to keep them from going to the surface. Like humans are putting the soil there? And the lights will be so pretty to color. I know. And then it begs the question, do I draw some little lines? Okay, well, not like that. The smoothing is preventing me from doing curved lines if I move too fast. Anyway, this is rough, but do I give it like a little hint that it's glowing? Because if not, people aren't gonna know that it's supposed to glow. Like, obviously they can color it how they want. They don't have to add a glow. But it looks so much plain without like the tentacle texture, without the glow. It's like, what's going on here? Maybe we do need some grayscale. But then your glow is gonna have gray. Ugh. Edgar, report in chat. We have twisting trees like this in the Daintree rainforest in Queensland. Do an image search of twisting trees. I mean, I don't want to change the illustration to match any kind of reference, but... Maybe I looked up a twisting tree at the time I drew it. I don't remember anything. The edge of this one looks like a hand going like this. Maybe Edgar's serving a customer. If not, type in chat now, or else. I'm changing this one. It doesn't need to be as twisty when the other ones are not like that. It does look like intestines. Why? I was trying to add in some of those lines to make it match a bit better. Now this one's got a whole twist in it. Wait, did my autofocus turn off? Or back on, I mean. No, I think we're good. Okay. A bunch of mobile orders are coming in. Okay. You should mobile order an ambulance. Will the coloring book have the original art at the back or something to compare after coloring it? No, because that would double the page length, and that's just... I guess you could have smaller versions. Because that did cross my mind. Or like the back side of a sheet. Like it double-sided printing so that on the back side of a sheet is a full color illustration. So that when it's open, you see the same illustration on both sheets. One is line art, one's colorful. But I'm scared that would show through, especially once you start coloring with markers. Like it might be okay once your marker art dries, but then you've also ruined the reference on the back. Probably just leave it up to people to pick their own colors. But how will they know about the glow? I remembered my business year end is coming up, September 30th. I wanted one more shop update on the books before the business year end, but now I'm like, I don't think it's gonna happen in time. But ShipStation is supposedly, allegedly, supposed to have their fix up to integrate the Zonos stuff. According to a Reddit user who claims ShipStation told him that. I read someone saying that ShipStation said. It's hearsay, basically. I almost need to redo over here. I feel like it just looks like an intestine. Because it's the first one I did, and I did draw it really knobby in the original, but on this side they're not so twisty. So doesn't match. Intersects kind of strangely, doesn't it? Let's maybe just alter the angle a little bit. Tangent! Why is life so cruel? Hi, Lanelli. My 9 boxes at the end in the original color. That's going to drastically increase the price of the book, though, because it's like I have to choose whether it's printed black and white or if it's printed color. So if I select color, it's going to act as if I'm printing the whole thing color in terms of the price. Trying to keep the cost down by doing a black and white print. I'm making a coloring book. I'm gonna leave out the background trees. Yeah, I think it's gonna look too busy if I draw them in, so I'm just doing the edge trees. Oh yeah, I was gonna do more over here because there's like I don't know how I feel about this one. Just looks like a pitchfork or a trident or a bird foot. Maybe we just have to add in this extra branch. That looks like it is there in the original illustration. Okay. It feels so straight compared to the other trees, but it's nice contrast at the same time. Because they're weird plants. I do think also that this one could use a branch sticking out. Oh wait, beware the hanging thing, I guess. Just to break up that tree trunk. He's got a treeness. It's weird, but you know, let it be weird. Just let it be weird. The whole illustration's weird. Let it be. I can't. Hard to see some of these lines. Like, where does this end up here? Does it taper more? I don't know. It's actually not. Add that little flourish because there's an overlapping branch. Whee! Is that a little twist? Whoa! Gnarly, dude. Get it? It's gnarled. QR code on the back of the book that takes you to a gallery so you can see the colored versions. Mmm. A page of QR codes to the print listing of each drawing. The only thing about that is once they sell out, I would take the listing down. But as a sales tactic, could make a separate print with colored pictures for Vistaprint. Is it that important to do a colored version though? Because like I don't really want to do that. I just want a black and white book, but I'm sure I could come up with something if you guys think it's really important. Oh my god. Okay. I think I need the print beside me to see where these lines are going. Fantasy Forest. If I can even tell in the print. Not really. I mean, this helps me a little bit, but it just gets dark and less detailed in the corner. It's one of those things. It's like purposely vague, but you know, I kind of want to sit cross-legged. I'm putting my armrests down. Is there even enough space on this to sit cross-legged? I mean, the seat does slide out. Which lever does that again? Oh, this one. It slides the seat forward, but leaves the backrest where it is. Let's see if I can sit cross-legged. I never sit cross-legged. Why am I doing this? Or at least just like sit on one of my legs, like one leg tucked. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, but now the armrest is hitting the leg of the table. There we go. Pull the armrest up a little bit. There we go. That way the chair can still tuck underneath the table. Baylee, if I die, will I get a fan art in my honor? Yes. Actually, no. No perks for dying. Therefore, you must stay alive. Maybe it'd be more easy to trace the sketch of the tree. I've thought of that. Because some of these have line art or like a sketch. Although I don't know where this one in particular is. But there's some details that are only like in the finished illustration and not in the sketch. So I'm like, because some of these kind of have line art already. So I was like, should I just bring in the line art version? Okay, that's too tangenty. What is this sick, disgusting tree? Like, where does this branch connect to? Nowhere land.
Once a member, always a member.
I guess it could be forking off of this. Just. make sure it comes down that way. Is that a tri-split? Serenity, thank you for the 20 months. I think I've seen a canvas of this art before. A canvas. It could be out there because I mean, I'd be surprised if you just so happen to see it. This was on Redbubble and you could get canvas art prints. Okay. These all overlap kind of weird, but hey, that's how I drew it. We're sticking with it. It's a thick branch. Holy. Juicing. Don't think a colored version is necessary. However, an art book sometime in the future would be awesome. That's the other thing that crossed my mind, seeing all the prints laid out. Although I'm still, I don't know. I do want to do one. It's like been something I've always wanted to do. I guess I just feel like I always feel like my art's not at it. Like I don't have enough art I'm proud enough of to put in an art book. Oh, I'm not even looking at the right spot. Okay, it's just a nub. And then it continues. I added that line just because there's sort of two trunks, or two lines here, sorry, converging two branches. I am so confused. Now this one twists, but I don't think I drew the twist correct. Like it looks like it's twisting one way and then twisting the other way. It looks like a mustache. I might take some creative liberties. Sure. What kind of paper are using? Whatever Mixam has. With their thickest that they'll allow for a coloring book. I don't know what it's called. Like, they don't say like the brand name or anything like that, but I'm gonna order a sample, like just one. It'll cost me like $100, but it'll be worth it. Because then if I don't like it, I could delay the release and pursue printing from the sketchbook manufacturer. I would rather have it done in Canada though. So, because it's a perfect bound book, it's not going to have like ultra thick cardstock because you can't bind it that way. Oh yeah, now we're zooming.
And see, this is how art works. This is how real art works. You see this? Wow. Masterpiece. Masterpiece, okay? Look, this is what we call art, okay?
Is my brush thickness still the same? Just felt a little thick. But it probably just feels that way because it's a high detail area. Okay. Where does that connect? What's going on? The string adds to the confusion. There's two strings. Is that a tree butt crack? Huh? Baylee, your art makes me feel alive. It's almost like I can still hear Edgar, like he's still with us.
Once a member, always a member.
Princess of Pineapples, thank you for the 24 months. 2 years hype. 2 years.
Edgar, Edgar, Edgar.
Created up-teen coloring books, only the covers of colors. If one wants, as the cost goes up exponentially for color pages, those with thumbnails were done by a press equals money in huge quantity. Send the mustache to the printer. All profits from the mustache picture. Gotta give the babies treats. Yeah, it's gonna be one-sided printing. Baylee, are you testing us with these lines? Like it, as in it's gonna be a nightmare to color. Or like the shapes. What do you see? Okay, now what's going on here? This piece is in the front, clearly. Okay, based on the print, this is just a branch off of this one, like that. Am I looking at the right spot? I don't know. Guess what was that? It gets real thick. Wait, I'm not looking at the same spot, am I? Curl. This branch down in the nub. Oh, no, I'm not looking at the same spot. Oops. Oh, wait, up here. Yeah. Wait. Okay, no, that's not right. Actually, let's just undo. This is coming up from behind. Like, that's one piece. Wait, that's not this part of the illustration. Wait. What am I looking at? Okay, the arm. There's this arm out, and it's right above. Okay. Yes, that is that part. But in the sketch, it looks like this goes up. This is this part of this arm. Jesus, okay. I think I keep calling it the sketch, but it's the print. Wait, but that... If that's that spot, then... What's above it? Oh, maybe the print's just cropped. Maybe that's part of my confusion. Like the top's just cut off in the print. I'm just like, that doesn't line up at all. Right behind the 90-degree branch at the bottom, tree butt crack. Oh, wait, this? Listen, I don't draw a lot of buck racks. I don't know how to do this. Okay, I'm out of here. Ah, I can't undo it. Oh, there we go. It's permanent. See, this branch goes up and then just kind of disappears behind that
Double
one.
cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Actually, it's Tuesday. Why is that branch even there? Maybe I shouldn't draw that in. Although it does help fill the that space. I'm gonna make it smaller because then it could kind of just like end behind there. It just stops. This is quite the intersection. Stuff. Okay. Okay, that might be it for that half of the tree. Over here now. Looks like Baylee's crack when she bends over. Booty patootie. This tree got cake. You should hide a butthole in the picture and only we know it's there. Why are all your art pieces sexual? Well, Baylee, you don't stream Thursdays, so that soundbite will never work. I will stream sometimes on Thursdays. Although you're most likely to probably get an order packing stream on Thursday. It depends. I decided tomorrow I'm waking up half an hour earlier. I'm gonna wake up at 6:30 instead of 7. Because see, my schedule, I thought, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 7 and I'm gonna be out of bed by 7:30. But I'm never out of bed till like just before 8 o'clock. It's like I need my hour to wake up. So I'm like, what if I just wake up an hour or half an hour earlier? But I just, maybe I need to train myself. Like back in the day when I worked my normie job as an animator, if that counts as normie. Probably not. Like my alarm would go off and I would hop straight out of bed and I would go into the shower. And so I'm like, oh, I could do that. Train myself to do that again. Although winter's approaching, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of my walks indoors on my walking pad, in which case I have to shower after the walk because I will get sweaty if I'm indoors where it's warmer. And get up and go straight to the walking pad. I simply cannot. We'll see. I'll figure something out. It's like a hidden Mickey, but it's a hidden butt crack. Duplicate, flip, and you're done. Do not tempt me. Ah! What the... Like, where does that branch go? There's this branch. Whatever, dude. See, I always lose my spot what I'm looking at here. Okay. What? That's not that spot. Wait. It doesn't help that the print is cropped more heavily than this. It's this spot, is it not? is... Okay, so we can't really see this crossing point in the print. But it does look like this goes in front. Like, that's this piece. And this comes this way. And goes behind. We need more twisty rolls in some of these branches. I'll have to go back and add some as I see fit. What the hell's going on right there? Wait, was I looking at the wrong part before? You know, I'm just gonna have to make some decisions. I can't find, like, when I look here, I can't find that spot in my drawing. I'm just gonna have to wing it. It looks like this one's in front this way, but then it looks like this one comes in front. Why do I feel a poo brewing? I pooed before the stream already, which is why the stream didn't start right at 7. My usual post-supper curse. The fuck? Okay, that's the hook.
Shit.
We're up from the hook. Oh, that looks confusing in the actual drawing too. Okay. But I think... Weird. I think it crops right here because it looks like this does go in front and then up, but in this clearly just ends. So what the hell is that? Okay. I'm gonna make up my own thing. I'm gonna have that end. This comes up. That's too thick though. Okay, hold on. Tangent. I'm trying to minimize the tangent. There's also one there. Don't judge me. Okay, now my knee hurts from my leg being folded up. Why did I do that? Julia's off to bed. Good night if you're still here. Did not expect you to be live at this time. Hey, Sarah. Okay. So now there's another nub here. How many nubs we got? It's like nub. Well, I'm doing my best. Good luck coloring this. That tangent is actually killing me. What if we reinvent this area? What if, here's an idea. This nub and this nub become one. Then there's like a borderline one right there. Ew. It's kind of a weird shape. But I mean, this whole tree is a weird shape. I want to try maybe going to bed at 10 o'clock where I can. I've been trying to go to bed earlier where I'll like go wash up around 10:20, 10:30, which is when Christian goes to bed. And so I was like, what if I just wash up before that and then right at 10 I crawl into bed? Read a little bit of my book and fall asleep. But what about the Tuesday night streams? Usually I do the streams till quarter after 10. Although they're scheduled to go till 10. I have to jump straight out of the stream into bed? Perhaps. Yeah, there's like a weird nexus there. It's the butthole. It's where all these branches converge.
My farts. Oh, they smell much better than her. She was lucky to have my farts sprayed onto her body.
I'm just trying to come up with a way to make it look a little better, but like these lines have to connect somewhere. Should this one loop around like this?
I salute you, oh majestic jellyfish. Your command of the sky is unmatched. Floating just out of the reach of my net, but near enough that I can see your untamed beauty.
Baylee redrawing her art so inspiring. I'd draw my own art if it wasn't so shit. Edgar, your art's really nice. Don't even. And I'm serious. Hmm. Shh. Nothing to see. Why has he got this bulge? He just does. He's just built like that. Ugh, this is a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be. It's kind of fun though. As confusing as it is, it's nice just drawing such loose shapes where I don't really need to match the line art perfectly. Just make it squiggly. Whee! Yeah. This is what Baylee's cysts were becoming. Still reading Wheel of Time. Yes, and I'm still on the third book. To be fair, I did restart it at one point because I was reading it like a few pages at a time until I'd fall asleep. So I only get like a few pages and then fall asleep. And then I kind of forget what was going on. And it's a Kindle and I accidentally skipped way ahead somehow. Like I hit something on the page. And I didn't know where I left off at because I was misremembering that badly. So I was like, fuck it, I'm restarting. Turns out I was about 75 pages in when I restarted, so it's not the worst. I want to read the Hunger Games books, like the 2 newest ones. But I'm like, I gotta get through a Wheel of Time book and then I can read one other book and then do a Wheel of Time book. And that's kind of how I'm trying to pace it. But I'm a little slow to get through Wheel of Time. I think part of it's just because where I'm at in the books, like the show has already done this part. So like I've seen it already, even though there are a lot of differences. And also the pacing just is pretty bad in Wheel of Time. Like, the books are needlessly long. A lot of times I like long, so it's like, yay, more of something I like. I don't want it to end. But in this case, there are just so many books that I'm like, okay, get on with it. Alright, that's the string. Okay. It's not a tree outline, it's where the thing is tied to the tree. Hey! A broken line? What was that about? We have enabled Procreate AI. AI assists drawing tool. Go! Thought of starting Wheel of Time, but it's a long series. I know, it's insane. I'm redoing this branch. Huh? It's on the other layer. Wait, that should make this easy to select. Cut. Just because that one was so twisty, and it was the first one I did, and so it looked so out of place compared to the other ones. That looks like a trouble spot of thick lines.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
This and this, I feel like little deflated balloons or like, I don't know. Some kind of folded over cylinder. Okay. Let's re-explore this one now. Okay. There. Okay, what time is it? 9:20. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll stop just before 10. So I can go wash up for 10, of course. Can I finish this page before 10? Oh my god, that's the third broken line I've gotten. Something's going on. And yes, my Apple Pencil's charged, as was the iPad. This just disappears. I'm gonna freestyle. Okay, you know what? It's not bad, but I need this to taper downwards because it's got to get thick. Yeah. Got a little weenie hanging out over here. I'm gonna move it because it's gonna make a tangent. By the way, I hit Master Ball rank, didn't I, in Pokemon? I just shot up yesterday. Like, well, I started Ultra Ball rank 3. And it took me a long time to get to 4. And then I just shot all the way through through Ultra Ball rank 4. Just flew through it at the speed of light. Wicked win streak, Cythelia. Because when you're gaming with a game girl, you're gaming with the best. Okay. So like this comes up and then just disappears, but maybe it does. It runs parallel.
Show you that girls can game too.
Oh, my gut's acting up again. Am I gonna make it till 9:45-ish, 9:50? You know, I just don't like how skinny this tree is. It's out of place. Of course, that's all on one layer. Oh. I mean, it's possible the top could have stayed tapered. Whatever. Haha. Oh, there he is. We got the top of the tree done, thank Jeebus. Oh yeah, the drinking stream is moved. It's not tomorrow. Because my mom's coming up. Or not tomorrow, Friday. Sorry, it's not Friday because my mom's coming to visit. Where did I leave the apple pens? Oh, it is over there. Okay. It's behind my keyboard. So then I was like, okay, October 3rd. We'll do October 3rd instead, my birthday. And then Christian's like, I invited people over for a barbecue, or not a barbecue, for a bonfire on the 4th. And I was like, Christian. But we're still doing it. Maybe I'll just start the drinking earlier. I always tell myself that. And I'll start the drinking earlier.
Happy birthday to you!
I say that every time. I'm like, I'm gonna start the drinking at like 3 o'clock so this doesn't run too late. And then it's like, nope.
This is not a Christian company at all.
I was gonna have him tell them we can't do the 4th. And then he's like, well, the weekend after is Thanksgiving. And then I was like, oh, you're right. Kind of have to do it now. But that'll be exciting. Having a little fire. Burn off some of the wood because there are a bunch of sticks beside the house
Bottoms up.
that came with
And
the
the double
house.
laughs.
And it looks awful. It's probably full of spiders. So we can burn them. So I just have to make sure I'm at least functional the next day, which is fine. So that'll be
Let's get another round over here.
that'll be an evening activity, so I can recover in time. That doesn't look right. Oh, because
2 shots of vodka.
in the original, this one cuts up in front. So we have to fix this tangent. My niece shares a birthday with you. She'll be 9. Aw. I'll be 25.
Happy birthday to you!
does get thick like that in the OG. It just feels like we're going from skinny to like a really thick part. I'm gonna take some creative liberties. Okay.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
And then this mushroom just kind of fades into the ground. I'll have to add an actual end to it. All right. Same with the roots, they just fade. Okay, I like that. Just different length end points. Look like a chicken foot.
Don't talk to me about chickens.
The soundbite works for more situations than I ever thought it would.
Don't talk to me about chickens.
Maybe the mushrooms could just be open-ended if the roots are. It's just like it looks like a cookie. This stream is just me roasting my old art.
My baby, you're my baby.
Should have known you were a fellow Libra. Got the vodka lemonades for next weekend. I'm probably gonna have, I mean, look, we have stuff, so I'm probably just gonna make do, but I'll make sure to have some Gatorade also. Because I could mix stuff with the Gatorade or just have it to sip on throughout the night and the next morning. I did that once at a Halloween party. I just had Gatorade with vodka. I felt great the next day. It's a lot of sweet flavor, but it was a Gatorade Zero, so it was like healthier. But it's just like a lot of sweet taste. But yeah, these bottles of wine, it's like a flower wine, and I haven't had one in a long time. I should drink one. Use it up. So I've got at least 2 bottles of that left. That stuff's strong though. Like, I can't remember the percentage, but it is high for wine. It's like 15 or something, but it hits so hard. I gotta be careful. Nails painted, just waiting for them to dry. Ooh. What color are they? Boy, what's this now? Coloring book. I'm caught up. Hey, Winter Night. Yes, coloring book. This illustration's pretty old. But I think it'd be a fun one to color. It is a little funky. As I'm doing the outlines, I'm like, what even is this? Some of them are just the mushroom heads, I guess. Okay. Let's do this mushroom. That's the most normal looking one here. Now, I do want some of this foreground grass. Ugh, tangent. We're gonna do the thing where we just do one line at a time. Boop. Boop. Okay. And then I just did the opposite. Okay. And there's a grass cutting the other way. Let's do new layer for that one. So we could just cut right across. Wink. Wink? Okay. Yeah, it's called pig grass. Wink. Yeah, there's a lot of subtle marker kind of details, so it's like, how much of that do you draw in? I do feel like that's kind of important for the foreground, otherwise it's gonna feel empty. I just don't know if we should have some blades over here. I didn't draw in any big ones on this side, so maybe we just shouldn't. Also, I kind of hate where this line is ending. I want it thicker at the base, but I do not want it to hit by that circle. Okay. Okay. Now I do need also some separation between foreground and background for the grass, like. Okay, hold on. Maybe just some little tufts here and there in general. Okay. Then the danglies. And I don't know how I want to portray the glow, if at all. Like, maybe the glow should be something else. I'm going to go new layer. I'm going to draw in these strings, and then I'll draw the bottles after. Edgar said, I think all my friends are asleep. I could use someone to talk to. Serenity says, we are chopped liver. We exist. Maybe he can't see us. We've all been raptured. Okay, wait a minute. This goes up to be that line. Then how come that's in front there? This doesn't make sense. Hold on. I found a nonsensical line. This has to close. This piece goes up. It doesn't merge into that. Okay. There are probably more lines like that. Don't question it. Do not question, only obey. Okay. I need to put the sleeve up. Ah, that's too slippery. And then I can just erase where it's overlapping with the tree.
My farts.
So,
oh, they smell much better than her. She was lucky to have my farts sprayed onto her body.
It's behind this and behind this. It's behind everything here. Then this is the one where it kind of just, the tip lined up with where the, right where the rod or the string is. And I'm going to have the string behind simply because the purple tree branch is behind this branch.
You look like you called out a sewer and
Wait,
the
should it be behind?
infestation, and you look like garbage.
I don't think it should be. I think, because they're sort of like a background branch. I feel like this should be in front. Oops. And the other trees are more of background trees. And then that string stays in front. Okay. I'm so childish, the hand farts are making me giggle. Could do super skinny or super low opacity line. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to do low opacity, but like stuff like this is making me realize maybe I do need to. As long as it's super faint. Could look good. Kiki's snoring. Are you guys ready
See this?
for...
Picasso drew this. He did it by his own, by hand. Because back then, there weren't any computers. He could only do it with his hands and with real paint.
Are you ready for a kind of home decor vlog slash of my new look. That'll be Friday's video. Oh! Fuck. Okay. Wrong layer. Undo. Bit. Okay, well that part could stay. But yeah, that'll be Friday's vlog. It'll be slightly short again, like around 23 minutes. But what can you do? It is what it is. I'm doing 2 a week, okay? I mean, they're supposed to be about 25 minutes. And I feel like the sweet spot would be 23 to 28. But like when it's running long, I just let it run long because why not? But then when I have a normal vlog, a normal length one, it feels like a short one.
Once a member, always a member.
There's a part of me that's like, should I go back to just one long vlog? And then I'm like, well, I like the idea of posting twice a week, you know? Give you a little something, something, especially in today's day and age where no one's freaking posting to YouTube anymore. Either they're posting once a month or not at all. Yeah, I did post a selfie on my alt accounts on Blue Sky and Insta. Wait. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, that is just how it's hanging in the original. It's kind of, the string kind of just goes straight up. Okay. And then it's kind of behind everything, actually. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And then this one. To fix it, I'm gonna have to, whoops. Erase that line and just move it over. Okay. Take a shot every time I say tangent. The double vlogs help get me through the week. And it's technically ends up being longer most weeks because I mean, I was posting before, I was aiming for 40 minutes, although they would sometimes creep up into the 50s. And now that I'm posting twice a week, and it's like a minimum 23 minutes, you're basically getting your 50 minutes as a minimum now. Like the total vlog amount is more by posting 2 vlogs. I would perish if it was only once a month Bay vlog. Yeah, I would never do that unless I'm at the point someday where I'm basically retired. Because I don't know if I could ever just like stop posting altogether. So there'd have to be something. But that, like I said, that'd be like retirement. Do like the multiple, love longer shorts. Either works for me. She looked rather ethereal, if I do say so myself. I'm so glad you still post studio vlogs. So many I follow have stopped too. Yeah. Hey, Kevin. I like the 2 separate ones. Personally, it gives me something to look forward to midweek. Good, good. Do you like how it turned out? Yeah. Yeah. I can't give too many thoughts. You gotta tune in. Okay, I feel like a tangent is gonna be unavoidable in this mod. Maybe if I just curve part of the string this way. It still looks messy. I'm worried some of these lines are not going straight down. But that's okay. It's part of the whimsy. Yeah, just the lines going straight down, they're gonna create tangents. Like it's gonna. Although some of those will disappear once I erase. Okay, it's going to go in front of those, but behind this one. In front of that one. Okay, polyline. What did I just do? It says polyline. What is that? Get out of here. You get out of here. This one is tied here. Looks like I made it a single, like there's no Y shape. I should be looking at the actual original illustration instead of this little print. Oh, this one's tied right here. Sweet. I feel like, okay, it's almost 10, but we have to finish this. We're so close. I can't leave it unfinished. A little test tube. Okay, and then, well, we do see the string go down, probably because it's a clear tube.
Hey boy, what that pee-pee do?
Pee-pee? Well, it counts like a condom. Why'd you have to say pee-pee? Oh my god, it does. No. It's a cowboy hat. It's too late in the day for ellipses.
This is not a Christian company at all.
Baylee had gone from being kind and happy to being, I don't know, almost possessed by a dark force of a dirty nature. I didn't know what to think. None of us did.
Y'all are horny.
It does look like a little hat.
I have just one thing to say to you.
I'll tell you one thing, none of you are getting taken by the rapture, you sinners. The line was a little shaky, but it's kind of good. I'm keeping it. Mr. Peanut. Like, should the string be visible behind that one?
You see
I'm
this?
staying true to the
Picasso
original.
drew this. He did it by his own, by hand.
Mostly.
Because back then, there weren't any computers. He could only do it with his hand and with real paint.
Okay.
Nice.
This. Okay. How many of these are there?
And see, this is how art works. This is how real art works. You see this? Wow. Masterpiece. Masterpiece, okay? Look, this is what we call art, okay?
Bella! Where the hell have you been, Luca?
gap line. Can't believe this. Okay, now I think this one does not have a cork. It's just open. Maybe same with this one? I don't know. It's a little messy. Okay, I think my problem is I drew the neck.
Edgar, Edgar, Edgar.
This bottle's so lopsided, I can't draw it symmetrically.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh my god.
Whatever, okay. It just has character. Oh my gosh! Okay, I think all we have left now are the glow, which I'm gonna do in a new layer, because maybe let's try the low opacity thing. Oh, but I don't want to draw circles.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. SpongeBob,
I think I need to turn off all the stabilization.
Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob.
The fuck? First of all, it says I'm on lovely. I am not on lovely.
If you don't, I don't care.
Now I am. It better not have reset everything because... Oh, please. No, 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 no. Where's Studio Pen? These are all different. I can't believe Procreate fucking updated in the middle of me working on a coloring book. Bruni Lofty. Who are you people? Oh, classic library. Oh. What the hell? Oh, they're inking. Studio Pen. 5%.
Janet? Marty? How are you people?
But I don't want the stabilization. I want it loose because I'm doing like these quick curved lines. Bear with me. I need to do it differently. I feel like that looks stupid. Or do we just leave it like this? Honestly, I think maybe we should just not do the glow. You guys know there was a glow, so if you want to add one, you can add it. And it gives more creative liberty if someone wants to do something different with it. Because another way to do it, I guess, could be do perfect circles. Well, it's not even, didn't even snap to a perfect circle. Do perfect circles, like a bunch of them, and then selectively erase parts. Okay, let's do novels. But you know what?
Nice.
It looks kind of good just like this. And you, the colorist, can can use your imagination. Imagination. Now, do we need to add any extra lumps and bumps? I think it might be good. Some branches are lumpier than others. That happened to my boyfriend today while he was drawing. You need another page finished. I'm not a colorist out here. Wait, there's a difference between a colorist and being colorist. Wait. Maybe I should stop saying colorist, but... Do you think this mushroom tip's too pointy? Yeah, it is too pointy. It's not pointy in the sketch. Mushroom tips come in all shapes and sizes. Whee! Okay, I gotta wash up for bed. Reminder to save your work. This is Procreate, you don't have to save. It saves every brush stroke. That's hot. Dang, that mug warmer. It's because there's only a little teeny bit left. And the bottom of this is like flat. There's not a bevel at all. I can't tilt it too far. Hope I'm not peeing all night. Last night I made a point to not drink liquid because I've been bad. Because it's like, it's nice to have, say, like a can of pop at night instead of snacking. And it's all like the 0 calorie pop. But then I'm pissing all night. I'm getting up like 3 times a night to pee. So.
Nice.
I need to stop that. But I just drank this giant thing of tea while working on this. Like, sure, I drank it slowly throughout the stream, throughout the last 3 hours, but it's a lot of liquid. I haven't peed at all. I'm gonna be peeing. I might make some final tweaks here and there. But, okay, I gotta stop for the night. We can take another look at it another day. If you leave as is, people can choose to make it a day or a night scene. Very true.
Nice.
I do like how she said pissing all night so aggressively. I drink before bed to wake up early. That's my trick. See, that does get me out of bed in the morning, but I will also get out of bed multiple times
Now get
throughout the
lost.
night.
I mean, bye. No.
Because
really,
if I
get
wake
lost.
up even a teeny bit in the night and I feel even an inkling of a tinkling, I gotta go. I gotta get up and go pee. So it is handy when that happens in the morning and gets me out of bed, but when it happens all night, it's annoying. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out with me while I worked on that page. We finished, actually we did that page plus finished that bunny one. I forgot about that. The bunny. The garden bun. Not garden bun lesson, garden bun. Christian's coming down. I was just ending my stream. Finished off one coloring page and then did this whole one.
Oh boy, smooching time.
I'll be up shortly. Me acting like this is some kind of grand reveal saved for the vlog. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you Friday. We'll have the Friday
I don't
vlog,
really mean to be rude, but
and then the Friday game stream until my mom gets here. Then I'm ending the
look like
stream.
you called out a sewer
So it'll end
and
early.
infestation, and you look like garbage.
Hey, you take that back. Couple of the century. Aww. We didn't see her face all stream. Is it really her or a fake Baylee? You'll never know.